All right, the long overdue, the much anticipated Game 2 recap. I actually played much better in this game. I think I shot 4 for 11 from the three-point line, which is not the best shooting day. Actually, not very bad of a shooting day. But the point is, I played better. Now, playing better doesn't mean you make all of your shots. That's not how playing good basketball works. You can make lots of shots, but also not play well. And you can miss lots of shots, but play better. The reality is my rhythm in this game was much better. I felt like I could play with a little bit more pace. I was much more comfortable on my knee because I was coming off a little bit of a knee injury. Yeah, in the first half, I didn't shoot very well. Some shots should have gone in. One shot, a three-pointer, I totally got fouled on. They didn't call it. So even at worst, I probably should have shot 4 out of 10, which is still 40%. And that is a really good shooting percentage. Now, everyone on here always wants to hate on my shot selection. They say, oh, that's a bad shot. That's not a good shot. Pass to your teammates, blah, blah, blah. First off, it's just a small clip, right? It's not a long clip. This is a 65-second clip of me playing basketball. It's not every single possession ever. Number 2, when you play basketball and you're in a tournament and you're playing with people you don't know, when in doubt, play your game. Those are shots I shot my entire life. I'm going to shoot them here, I'm going to shoot them there, and anywhere else, because that's the game I play. If you play a certain type of way, I encourage you to play that type of way first and foremost, and then adjust from there. A lot of times, if you go to these tournaments and you're trying to get clips to showcase to teams, or you're just trying to play well, if you sit there and you try and just be overly patient and wait on the game to fit your game, sometimes that never, ever happens. The game doesn't always adjust around you. So if you come out and you play your game, then you can always dial it back to fit the game that's being played. And so as this tournament went on, we started to figure out what we wanted to do as a team, how we wanted to play together, and then on top of that, what we should do to organize ourselves to make sure we can play to each other's strengths. But it's only 4 games, and it's going to last over, I don't know, 2 days. I don't know. It's like technically not even like 24 hours. And so the reality is there's going to be a lot of hiccups. And that was kind of the story of the entire tournament. We had a lead. I think we led every single game in the last 4 minutes. And we lost 3 of our 4 games. Every single game we had a lead. We'd get a big deficit. We wouldn't play very well. Sometimes because we're not playing defense right. Sometimes because whatever. Then we play well. And then we get back, 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. And we kind of lose our way. That happens. It's just a reflection of how basketball works. Getting too caught up in that is not good. Now, from a standpoint of was this game a success or not a success, that's not how this works. A lot of people watch these videos and they go, oh my gosh, you were so inefficient, you didn't shoot well, you didn't do this. Well, I'm trying to get my rhythm out there. This is a multiple game process. It's a round robin the first day. So you'll take the good with the bad. And you just have to play in a way that you think is going to help the team long term. And so in the next couple of games, I start to figure out how I fit in and how we all fit in. But the moral of the story is, even if you don't fit in and things don't work well, you still have to play in a way that you think you can be most effective. So we lost. This was round robin, so we're 1-1 at this point. I'm trying to remember. We have one more game after this, and we have to, if we win, we're guaranteed into the playoffs. But we could lose, and we could still get in because we have a good point differential. Because we only lose these games by, like 2 points or 3 points. So that was game 2. I'll break down game 3. Game 3 was a fun one. Really competitive game. Game 2 was kind of weird. It was competitive, but it wasn't competitive. And then all of a sudden we just lost. It was like, what the heck happened? Game 2 is very different. Game 2 is pretty competitive the whole time. It was pretty intense. Both teams were trying to play to guarantee themselves a playoff spot. and it showed. We come up a little bit short in Game 3, but I'll show you guys what happened. Frustrating even thinking about it still, even though it's been a couple of weeks since then, but life continues. So I appreciate y'all. Thanks for listening, and as always, I hope you enjoyed.